Welcome to Living Off the Van. We're the Nolders, Henry and Sarah, along with our 3 kids, Nyoka, Kiana and Louie. We've packed up our everyday lives to travel Australia with no known end date. Watch and subscribe to Living Off the Van to follow our adventures and see all the amazing places we go. Good morning. We spent the night last night at Cockburn Rest area here, just outside of, where were we? Kununurra. Sorry, I went blank. Just about to start the Gibb River Road this morning. So plans are, it's about 7 a.m. now. So we're going to go into Emma Gorge and do Emma Gorge this morning. Then we're going to go check into El Questro caravan park there, or the station. We've got a powered site there for the night. And then tomorrow morning we're going to check out El Questro Gorge, and I think it is Zebeedee Springs or something. But yeah, we'll give you a look of that and what it's like and take you along for the ride. We're at Emma Gorge Resort, getting ready to go for the gorge walk. Woo. Want to go swimming?
It's getting cold.
What?
Cold.
Cold? It is like 8 a.m, so we'll see how we go. Starting point.
Are we going all the way out to Turquoise Pool?
So there's a first pool, and there's a second pool.
I'm not doing this.
So you just
walk.
decide which one you want to swim in when we have a look when we get there. So, climbing required, water crossing, dangerous wildlife.
There's crocodiles.
No, there might be freshies, maybe.
That's a crocodile. Our mission is to get to the waterfall in ice cold water.
So coming out of the wall here is like a hot spring.
Can't believe how warm that is.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll never leave it.
Looking down to his spot. I don't know if he'll move.
Hello! What are you doing?
Look at that water.
Oh, I'd rather swim in that. So
You
clear.
can swim in this one.
You can say spot the croc. Oh, that's a
He's
fishy.
looking at a little fishy.
Big fishy, you mean?
What's that there, Louis? It's like a big water lizard.
What's that? What's that?
Sir, on the tree. What's that? What's that?
We're on our way back out.
Louis fell asleep. We're just walking the last sort of 50 to 80 metres out of Emma Gorge now, and that was extremely very rugged terrain, undulated up and down, huge rocks. It was a good day. Like, it was well worth going in there.
Yeah, the real positive about it though was it was pretty shaded, so it wasn't really hot. And yeah, it took us 45 minutes in, and it's just taken us almost 45 minutes to get out. So if you want to know a time frame, that's how long it took us.
Yeah, we were up
The
it
baby. Yeah.
though. We passed about 2 or 3 different groups of people, a big tour group.
Yeah, there were lots of tour groups with all their poles and stuff.
Up
And
to 15 people in a group.
yeah.
And then,
So
like,
we got lucky when we got there. There was hardly anyone there.
Yeah, it's pretty packed now, like just the sheer amount of people we passed on our way out. We're getting out and it's just, yeah, 9:15. So just to give you an idea on when you want to go, probably before that, because it's a lot quieter. We actually got the gorge to ourselves. Basically, there were 2 other people for a fair few minutes before our tour group come in. So
Yeah, lucky the tour people let us go past. We wouldn't have had it by ourselves.
yeah.
There's group after group after group come in. So that was cool. A little freshy.
Yeah. Water was freezing cold, but that little hot spring was cool.
wasn't really a hot.
Everyone was hanging at all that. We were in there like hogging it, and I felt bad, but at the same time they were just all hanging around the edge of it. As soon
Yeah.
as we got out, bang, they were straight in there.
Yeah, we were splashing around in there with Louis because I didn't want to put him in the freezing cold water, so we kept him in that little pool bit. And they were all, I just felt like a little chimp in a cage at a zoo or something, because they were just standing around staring, like waiting for us to step out of that little pool. And then Henry got out, and then
More
I said,
people come
yeah, I
closer.
said, Henry, you go get dressed and stuff, and then when you're dressed, come grab Louis, because then Louis is not cold, and just dress him straight away. And as soon as I got out with Louis, they were like jumping over the rocks to get in there. The girls hadn't even gotten out. It was pretty funny.
I checked out the grounds here now because it was all sort of still closed when we came
Yeah.
in. So hopefully a lot of that's open now.
So
and
we'll
have a
check
quick
out.
look, and then we'll hit the road.
Yeah, so it looks like they've got a pretty flash resort here, so we'll check it out. And then, what is it? Questro Station? Homestead? I don't know what they call it. Caravan park, it's G'day Parks now.
Yeah, is that something we've got to look forward to?
First casualty we've seen on the road, and it's in the just on the road into the Questro Station.
So much going on here, like it's ridiculously busy. Helicopters and cars and
Tents.
tourism galore.
Bloody tourists.
Not really for us, I don't think, hey? I like the idea of crocodiles and bush camp.
Next to the paddock where they fly and land the helicopters.
He's looking for the helicopter now. He's trying to find it.
Won't walk.
I think why Brooksy and the troop he didn't want to stay here. I'm feeling a little bit the same. It's a little bit busy. It's f***ing nuts. That's what it is. Like, look at this. This is just a day use area.
I think you'll find, because it's only 16 k's of unsealed roads, a lot of these people are probably like, I'll just take my van down there and stay there.
There's a lot of setups here though. Like
They probably don't actually go further down Gibb River Road.
I don't know.
They probably just go from Kununurra to here, then back out to Kununurra.
There's a lot going on. Just expect that. We've come in here a little bit blindsided.
He's still got his lunch on his face. Ow, it just bit me.
It just bit me.
It just bit me.
No, it doesn't like you getting too close. I read the sign. Give
Oh,
it
get
space.
away from me.
But it might eat your carrot.
Move.
Give it the carrot. Yeah.
Get away.
She threw the carrot.
It bit me. Ow. It bit me.
Don't touch him. Did you try and pat him?
No.
Yeah, she literally patted him.
Don't touch it.
This is our site at Questro. Powered site. I think it cost us about $80 something a night. We're only staying one night. Powered sites are actually pretty squishy. Probably couldn't even put our awning out if we wanted to. I'll give you a look. Yeah, he likes to do that to all the signs. So it's 7 a.m. and we've just come to Zebeedee Springs for a swim. See how warm the water is.
Feels like I'm wearing socks. We're wearing our red shoes. Oh, that feels
Oh, it's a bit bendy.
Warm.
The water's warm?
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh. Even Louie's excited. Yeah, we thought, so they're only open 6 a.m. till 12 p.m. So a couple of hours a day. So I thought we'd get up early and hopefully we get a spot.
Take a look at where you've been and how you've come so far. No matter where you find yourself, you're always where you are. Go anywhere you go, do anything you do, I'll be with you.
Ready? Ready, set.
Take a moment, take another, take another year.
You're putting that in there, aren't you?
Yeah.
Keep going, I'll always be right here. Feel anything you feel, hear anything you hear. You'll never disappear. When it feels like you're walking back, when you're out of luck and off the path, broken and far from home, just remember that you're not alone. Try not to dig too deep, afraid of
Easy peasy.
Yeah, it's deep though.
you show me all the time.
There's a guy back there that's going to walk across. Like,
They'll be swimming across.
I think he'll be going, yeah, let's just drive it.
Morning's coming.
Yeah, it's the same car as this, had a snorkel.
It's easy to forget the things in
Maybe because we pulled up and he might not have seen anyone go through it. We're a bit skeptical. We're like, do we wait and see, watch a car go through
No, I was always
first?
going to drive straight through it. Wait for that.
Yeah. Anyways, that was water crossing into Questro Gorge. Nothing to worry about.
At the start, it dropped in like quite soft. I think it was like clay at the start, and then there was heaps of they've obviously put rocks in the bottom of it. It was fun.
You're being a goose.
Anyway, we're going to go and do this walk, and hopefully we can smash it out and have a good day. What I've been told, it's
Quite a walk.
and very terrainy.
Rock.
This-
We're going to be rock wallabies today.
Yeah, that's
I'm not looking forward to this walk. My legs hurt. We woke up a couple of minutes.
We're going to be rewarded with a couple of swims, so
It'll be fine.
yeah.
We'll get it done.
Tune that down.
You said the GoPro stuff was coming.
No, okay. Are we climbing up that?
Nah, we're just walking along the bottom like we did yesterday at the other one at Emma Gorge.
What?
Oh well, let's get into it.
The kids said they feel like they're in Jumanji or something, because at the start of the walk there's a sign that says they've had sightings of death adder snakes in here. And then we just walked past a tree with a sign on it saying caution, beehive, stay away from the tree. Oh, bees flying around everywhere. So they think they're gonna have a day of like Survivor, because everything's gonna try and kill them. But look at this. Where are we going?
This is not exhausting, but it's hard. I recommend no boots, because you have to walk through some pretty deep water. I recommend reef shoes. Ow! Why did I step on that rock?
Yeah, we wore our reef shoes. Just going off some reviews, which highly recommend wearing them. You can walk through the water on the rocks and stuff. Would have been better than boots or whatever that you've got to take off and put on and get drenched, even sneakers. So if you got wet shoes, 100% wear them to El Questro Gorge.
Welcome to my crib.
Look, you even have a waterfall view through your crib there, Kyle. Look at that.
Just got here to this big rock. Very difficult coming up through here. It's alright. It's good. It's not boring. Like, I'm finding this fun, and everyone's looking at me weird because I got him on here, but
I reckon it doesn't feel like the distance that we've already walked, because you're scaling rocks, and yeah, it's pretty
I'm not even exhausted.
fun.
I'm pumped.
anyway, there's a couple behind it. Oh, they were in front of us, and they were racing us up to the top pool, and we were just like smashing them through the rocks. And they reluctantly wanted to give up their pole position, because I think they really just wanted to get up the top pool before everyone else.
Oh, they have walking poles.
Anyway, they're like, they'd be 300 metres behind us now. But don't let this, if you're able, don't let this turn you off. Like, it's very difficult. And like I've said in a couple of our other videos, that we generally try and show you how hard the terrain is on some of these walks, and yeah, it's actually quite difficult, this one. Yeah, I'm not even knackered, like I'm fine.
It's kind of like what's behind the next rock.
Like, yeah, like look at this. We've still got to go, I think, way up the top up there. But anyway, I'm going to turn this off and keep going, but this is what you get to look at. Absolutely amazing. But I reckon this is by far one of the nicest gorges we've done. Kings Canyon was completely different, and that was amazing in its own right. Very lucky to have it in the shade. So I'm going to turn this off before I fall over because I'm distracted by holding it, and I'll keep moving. I can't even touch that rock. Louis. Hey.
I reckon he wants to go to the waterfall.
It's so deep though.
He's shivering and he thinks it's funny.
Come on, Kyle.
Is it nice?
Close. He loves it.
Yeah, because he can see himself in it. He's starting to chattering, Henry.
Yeah, I'm chattering now.
See, the ones that you think cold, I don't think cold.
In. Take a look at this. Henry made us climb over. So we scaled all of that on the other side, swam in that water, and then climbed over those rocks. But he swam through here and it was deep. He couldn't touch the ground.
Yeah,
and we're walking out. And apparently, if you go to the opposite side, there's stairs.
There's like rocks to climb up. It was funny because in the pool, Henry said, "Oh, that last bit," and everyone was a bit confused as to what we were talking about. Yeah, we went up that wall.
We've just gotten back to the car after our hike into Questro Gorge. So we hiked all the way to the end pool. Was 100% worth it. We actually got to the end pool with it. We got it to ourselves for a couple of minutes, and then some people come behind us, and then it was two other people, a couple, and our family. We had it to ourselves for a good 15-20 minutes.
That older couple ended up getting in there. She She had a stab at me too.
Yeah, she got in there. She goes, "You didn't think I was going to make it, did you?" To Henry,
And I was
Henry
like, yeah,
goes,
nah,
Henry goes, "To be honest, I didn't think you were going to make it, and you proved me wrong." And she was really proud, so we definitely praised her on that. But yeah, took us. Better put my seatbelt on. Took us an hour and a half to walk in there.
You got that sorted?
What's it doing? Oh, Louise, baby carrier.
Child locks on that, is it?
Yep. It took us an hour and a half to walk in and an hour 15 back. But Henry did the whole thing, scaling big boulders, going through water with Louis in the baby carrier.
I was just thinking on the way out that he's 15 months old now, today, and if he was 2, I don't know if I'd be able to do it. Like I did that fine. I'm not knackered yet. I'm fine, but in saying all of that, we were talking about leaving for this trip in January 2023. We wouldn't have been able to do that walk with him in a carrier. No way. So the younger, don't ever let an infant turn you off travelling, because
it's 100% easier
with them in a carrier. So.
Yeah, we saw there were so many families that on our way out we saw all sitting around the middle pool just because purely they couldn't get any further because they had toddlers. You know, like 2-3-year-olds, even 4-year-olds would struggle with that walk. So, and then we're grateful we've got the older girls, so they smashed it.
Yeah, Kai loved, I reckon Kai enjoyed it in the end.
Yeah, she was like rock
normally
jumping.
She complains about the odd walk, but she didn't really complain. So I think it's because you got so much to look at, like the whole time. Yeah, you have to concentrate on your feet, like. But the terrain was, I think that was by far the hardest terrain we've been on. Yeah, just scaling rocks, literally climbing over rocks, going through water. Yeah, it was pretty tough. The only thing we didn't have to fight with was the sun. So yeah, I'd hate to be going in, you can go in at lunchtime, but I think when you're doing that walk out of the gorge, I reckon the sun would be just directly coming straight in. So. Hot. Like we just walked out and it's what's the time? 11:40. And it's hot, really hot. Just that last couple of 100 meters or 100 meters was hot. So we're glad we're actually going back to the van now. Showers, washing, all of it's done. We're just gonna, whatever we're wearing now, we'll throw in the wash machine. Yeah. And then fill back up with water and then we're leaving, so. Oh, you gotta get fuel? Oh yeah. Yeah, so we gotta get fuel. I might do that first. Yeah. Yeah, do that while I'll drop yours off. Yeah, so we're gonna have a shower, get ready, hook up, and then we're gonna go find a camp along the Pentecost River for a few nights and see if we can catch us a barra. I hope we can. Or a croc. Yeah, or a croc. It might be a barra with a croc on the end. I'll probably catch one and a croc will take it. That would be so annoying. Yeah, we'll check out what carnage there is on the sides of the road today. So, yeah. Anyway, we're just about to hit the river crossing, and it's actually a nice river crossing. Bit of a challenge. And you'll see that in all of the El Questro area, there'll be no drone footage because you cannot fly your drone within El Questro Station area. So, no drone footage for you guys of here. Yeah, which sucks, but have a look at this. This is it's a fair cool. Long one.
wave.
We're like driving in a beach truck.
Oh, that bit's the deepest. That's almost, that's to the top of the guards.
Yeah.
No one drives through it.
Yeah. Lots of people just park up there and must hike all the way in. So that's an extra what? How long do you reckon it's from there just to hike into the start of the walk? 400
Big,
meters?
good, nah,
What?
good K, easy, maybe more.
Yeah.
Like that whole video we were talking, like I was probably sitting on 15 Ks. Yeah, probably nearly 1.5 K. Like it's a fair way.
So people will park and they'll hike that extra length because they don't want to take their car through the water.
To be honest, the only reason I like taking it in there is because it washes all the salt water if there's any in there off.
Yeah.
Get right in under there and clean it all.
If there's any mud in the bash plates or
Yeah.
anything.
More like, yeah, it's not ideal to take your car through water, but when it's fresh water like that, I don't see the issue. You just don't want to park in it.
Yeah. So now we've gone from water to sand. And then we're going to go in red dirt. Back at the station. Anyways. Bye.